Hello everybody and welcome. I'm your host DK10 and we are here to do some post-race comps from Myabi in the final round of the VGT Minis. And what a good little race it was too. 30 minutes around this short circuit, as you can see on the right hand side, and it is a birthday boy today. Yes, it is DMK Discover's birthday, so a big happy birthday to him. He took pole position here on the final round. DK10 pulled it out of nowhere, still representing the Queen livery there, as you do, in second place. Walde, another good qualifying, in third. Aldo also shares a birthday with Discover, does he not? Yes, he does, and fucking both younger than me today. Hey, but another year closer. Happy birthday to the pair, DMK Discover. The Iceman, the Flying Scotsman, in fourth place, birthday boy. Offskis is in fifth place. Dazzler will start in sixth. Ricky J, seventh place. Mr. C, running the Dagmar livery there, in eighth place. Big Frank, old crawler, is in ninth. And the Keenleys is right behind her car in 10th place. We are missing number one, Pops in the chalk. But we shall start with Aldo. We shall start with Aldo this evening. Let's go. It's the final round. It's been an exceptional season. 10 weeks, well 12 weeks more or less. So it's been good. And we're away. Fantastic start as well. DK10 just tucking in, a bit of slip there, going to go up the inside of Duskiver into turn one. We've got Dazzler on the back door of us here. Aldo trying to hang it around the inside, hugging the inside line as well. Tyres squealing like a bitch. Duskiver down to second place. DK10 up to first. There you go, through the sweeping right hander, heading up to the hairpin. DK10 just hanging on. Aldo just pulling out the slipstream here. Duskiver having a look already. Let's get them all filed through. Bit of a chicane to negotiate here, as you do when we get through that. Nice enough indeed. So, Walde into fourth. Offskis is having a look at Walde. Two Bezzies off the track. Walde and Offskis. Aldo round the outside of Walde here, up to third place. Offskis watching at the back. He will take every opportunity in his title fight with none other than Mr. C close behind as well. It's going to be many laps around here. Many laps indeed. Cutler getting a little bit unsettled and firing it straight up the inside of Offskis. He needs to take points off him willy-nilly here this evening. He needs to take as many as he can in the Dagmar machine. Mr. C. Offskis 7th, down to 6th. Dazzler 7th. Old Crawler in 8th. Ricky J down to 9th. The Keen is still in 10th. DK10 still leading the way from the Flying Duskiver, sitting on the fastest lap in the second lap, 39.4. I have got the tables for this race, and I've got the tables for the teams as well, which we've got a team race to do. I'll do those in a separate stream just by themselves, as I like to do the tables pretty separate. But the Grand Master comes to an end on Thursday with the Group 4s and the Group 3s. It's going to be an exceptional one. Just see there, that is Aldo trying to fend off Walde. Walde's got the inside line. Duskiver's also showing his nose up the inside. DK10 runs it very wide indeed. We've got a 5-car hustle here. Oh, that looks like 3 wide here, near enough. Not like, ooh. Oh, it's as tight as you like here. Aldo wants to cover off as many spots as he can. He needs to stay in the top 5. This table was very quiet. I think Aldo in this league was going, hey, how we doing, Aldo? Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday indeed. Aldo just needs to maintain a top 5 position here, and he will secure the mini championship. I think he was 13 points clear, but needs to still be in the top 5 to defend. Well, the new league, I would say defend, but it's a new league, a new championship. This league format was designed to bring as many championships as we can. 4 leagues. Anybody can win any league, and Aldo needs to stay in the top 5 to win this league at least. Will it have an impact on who becomes a Grand Master overall? We may never know. I've got to wait till next week to see that table myself. but it's interesting nonetheless. Aldo 4th, Waldy 5th, Skyver's 1st. Oscar's down the order in 6th place. He needs to be taking big points. He did have a DNF around Bathurst the week before. It was unfortunate. Old Crawler is in a fight with Dazzler. 7th and 8th. Ricky J in 9th. Keenly's in 10th. I think everybody here is on the soft tyres. There is a mandatory pit stop, but you're welcome, my friend. You are more than welcome. But it's run what you like in this league. I have been going through some permutations for the Italian Stallion Grand Master Series, which is coming January the 5th. And I tell you what, it's going to be 4 races again, but with a twist. I've got it written down in Bic. It was been organised. It is good. DK10 got a little bit of a penalty. No shopping today. Mr. C and Aldo throwing it up the inside of Mr. C. That was a fantastic little move, as late as you like. Can be done there as well. Mr. C ran the outside through the chicane. Bit of slip here will help you. That chicane is a bit of a awkward one. If you go 2 wheels off the red rumble strip, it clashes the track cut, but if you go 2 wheels off on the edge, you don't get a track cut, which is weird. But yeah, it's one of them, that last chicane. And when we loaded this up and I said Myabi, I actually thought that we was racing a short Yamagiwa. I got the track combination. I got the name wrong for the track and the name was wrong, to be fair, but it is what was on the list. Yeah, it's just me. I didn't look when I was picking the others, and yeah, we should have. I put it on. I was like, hey, this is what I had to double check. Yeah, this is what it is. But I wanted the other one. I wanted the Yamagiwa, but yeah. We ended up with 30 minutes around here. We're only 5 minutes in and we've already done 9 laps. It was bonkers. It was very much bonkers. And Mr. C's in 3rd. Aldo defending from Moldy in 5th. Who's had a good season so far. Not too bad. A bit of contact here and there. But Bathurst, who I've got to say, was probably one of his best races. Offskis as well. Certainly in a title fight like you won't believe with Mr. C. But he needs to move up the order. He's got Dazzler hunting him down for 6th and 7th. And then we've got Ricky J. Old Crawler here. He's got half a second. That might just go up just a little bit. He will lose that probably off the racing line. He can lose it into turn 1 very quickly as well, but he does that just before. And Dakini is rolling around in 10th. She was having a big bit of banter chat in the chat, as you do. She absolutely loves it. Ah, dagger, she loves it. Lady driver in the DMK, gotta be said. Certainly puts on a show. Oh, the Skyver as well. Pulling away from DK10, 939s. DK10's in the 40s right now. Tyre wear may be becoming a bit of an issue. We are running 3-4. I thought it was 5-4. It's not. It's 3-4 for some weird reason. But yeah, tyre wear and fuel wear. 3 and 4. So, but this track pretty rough on tyres. As you can see, we've got just under half a tank of fuel. Well, just over half a tank of fuel. I've got a bit more and up to 3rd place as well. Oh, they're doing a bit of lawn mowing for the boys, saving the staff around at Myabi a bit of time. There's a bit of trimming of his own in these cars. These cars have been fantastic this season. Probably the only season we will see them again, unless a little bonus event comes up. And the Keenly's getting that there by road. He didn't know which way to go. Looks like he's getting a little bit of a wave. Got that. Tracking Aldo. Champions. And more than one lobby. Mr. C does run the minis on a Monday night, but currently racing in the team manufacturers, which is commentated on by Dark Smoker, as is Aldo as well. He's got Chalky 12 as his teammate. Mr. C has got D-Dot, the sexy twat, as his teammate. He's already streaming on Facebook. Be sure to check him out. Dark Smoker on YouTube, and you've got D-Dot Racing DDR on Facebook. Check them out. Always a good crack. Oskis is in the 40s. His fastest laps are 39.8. Fuel's not looking too bad, either his tyres. To be fair, Dazzler's tyres are a bit better than Oskis in front. Got half a tank of fuel as well. His tracks are a little unstable, but constant 39s and 40s right now, so not too bad at all. 40s, 41s for Ricky J. So he wants to break, with it only being a short track as well. The undercut isn't going to be that powerful. You probably get lapped as you go in the pits, or even come out of the pits as Daggers runs wide. And, whoop, I don't even know where she's going. Yeah, I think the blue flag might have put her off there. But it's Duskiver who's got the gap to DK10, who's under pressure from Mr. C. In a Queen sponsored machine, running in second place with C third, Aldo down to fourth. And everybody's tyres looking pretty good, so it might be a fuel issue before tyres. But Duskiver's front left, DK10's front left is not looking pretty right now. So we're only 9 minutes in as well. 13 laps in 9 minutes. Wow. We've got another 21 to go. Yeah, we've got the LMP Night Endurance League coming as well. That's coming after this, so about 2 weeks, probably 2-3 weeks. I think I put 2 weeks up when I put the new poster up, or the new reel up. I didn't say 2 weeks, but now I take a break week. We have got the Premier League tomorrow. That's back tomorrow live. We are doing that live from 8 PM. The Premier League's in Charlton Athletic doing the double. And Rangers were coming home in second place. The VAR got involved, handing out penalties as well. And who's this coming in the pits? This is DK10 and Big Frank. Old Crawler in the pits pretty early on. Going to be sub 20 minutes on a fresh set of boots. We've seen this guy around Bathurst pit within 11 minutes and made that stop work, chasing down Mr. C, and then we had an almighty gathering of the top 6, second down to 6 on the last corner. There was an almighty gathering there at Bathurst. That seen this guy was shuffled down from 2nd to 6th. It was certainly a good race, was Bathurst. It was a fantastic race, but DK10 comes out in 8th. I'll crawl on a fresh set of racing softs and a full tank of gas comes out in 9th. Keenly's still 10th. Duskiver's still leading the way. Got an healthy gap, what I would like to say. At least 2.5 seconds the gap. And Cutler needs these big points. Does need big points in his Grand Master battle with Ofskis. Seems to have been leading the table once or twice. It's always constantly switching around between the two, but we shall see. Everybody's enjoyed it this season. Wally in 3rd place, Aldo's 4th. Yeah, that front left, bit of an hammering. We'll be screaming for mercy soon enough. Dazzler then with the pits up to 5th. Ofskis is still 6th. So Dazzler got that move done on the track. Nobody else fancying the undercut just yet. DK10's rejoined on a set of racing mediums. Might not, it's a slower tyre on a tight track, so I think it might just get even slower, but he did do a 39. There's a 106 with his pit stop, out lap of 42. So, reckon he 12 minutes. I don't think he's fueled up right. I don't think he's fueled up enough. I think they've got to do another one again, unless he does a bit of fuel saving. Duskiver lapping to Keenly's again. She will be coming under fire from the flying pack. Duskiver's nearly half a second down in sector 1. That will be down to tyre weight. Not having the grip. 3 temps down there as it crosses the timing beam. Yeah, I've been talking to this guy. He's gutted he couldn't do the full season due to work, but certainly catapulted himself up the tables already with the few that he's done. Been exceptional. And Mr. C still being trapped by Waldy. Who's going to blink first out of these two? Might be Waldy due to fuel. And Aldo as well. All dropping off into the 40s now. The pace is just dropping off. Tyre wear becoming an issue, even though the cars are getting lighter. We have got Monza coming up later on. The team event at Monza. That is the VGT cars as well. That is very good. What else have we got? We've got the WTC on a Tuesday night as well. That is run by DMK Aldo. This man here, the birthday boy himself. Yes, I would say so, Aldo. Let's cancel right off. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. That is Ofsky. It's going for a big undercut. Hopefully bring him into play. Down in 7th place currently. Now in the pits. Let's see how the pit crew deal with this. Very slow getting them tyres on. Not as quick as we've seen in the past. Fuel is going in now. We'll see what tyres he comes out on. What's his strategy saying? 15 minutes on Nyon in. Let's pit at that. That should be a full tank of gas. And set of racing softs. There we go. Dazzler up to 3rd. Mr. C and Aldo in the pits. The lap extra. Just kind of still leading the way from Moldy and Dazzler. Ricky J going through into 4th place as well. So the people staying out longer are moving up the order, but probably will drop down the order when the pit stops are finally over and taking effect. That is Mr. C. He is out. His DK10. He's got a penalty to get over. See how the penalty comes down rapid on this corner. He can still maintain a decent pace as well. So I didn't lose too much behind Mr. C. Now we've got Duskiver in the box. He is in. Moldy's in. Dazzler's in. Where's Ricky J? Is he coming in? No. He's going to get another lap out of it. He's going to lead the race. Let's go, Ricky J. Cutler then played a blinder. Ricky J hasn't pitted yet, and Mr. C has just taken the lead of this race. With Dazzler behind him in second, net second, and Duskiver is 3rd on track, or 4th on track with me, but 3rd when Ricky pits. Now we've got DK10 is in 5th, Aldo 6th, Wald is 7th, Oscar's 8th. Crawler 9th, Keenley's 10th, Ricky J going round again. He's got an healthy gap, providing he doesn't get slowed down by the Keenleys on this overtake here. We'll try and drive it right round the outside. Now he's in this lap. He is in this lap. Could have done with getting through just that little bit quicker, but run our own race. It's our job to get around him, taking a bit of the grass there, using the curb to pull him through. Them tyres are screaming for mercy. Squealing like a bitch. Missed all the apex there on that turn. Getting the chicane pretty cab on. He's going again. He's going again, is Ricky J. Dazzler's now up to 2nd place. The Sky is 4th. Oh. Oh no. We have lost. Oh, we have lost Mr. C. I do remember this. We had a disconnect. It was so unfortunate. We had 11 minutes left of the race. I do remember this now. There was 11 minutes left of the race. If we hadn't run as long as we did in the race, 20 odd minutes, or nearly 20 minutes, I probably would have restarted the race. But with it being the other way around, with only been 11 minutes or so left, I couldn't restart the race. But this just makes it interesting, because last week at Bathurst, remember Ofskis had that incident through Park and then into the dipper. Fell down the order quite a bit, hit the wall under braking. It was so unfortunate, but ended up leaving the lobby due to damage. But this has just equaled everything out, because now he's racing in here, but he's down in 7th place, where Mr. C was up in 2nd at Bathurst. And Mr. C now is on a disconnect. So Oscars will be picking up points. Blue flags here for the Keeners. He pulls off the track the best she can. There's Duskiver and now Ricky J pits. Where's Duskiver? He's going to take the lead of this race. Would have been missed to see. Dazzlers then moves up to second. DK10 up to fourth, up to third even. We've got a double blip there. That must be now down. DK10 having a scrap. Oh, the Keeners nearly clipping the back end of DK10 there, but we survive. Aldo all over the back end of that Queen machine. The double champ will do well to defend him off for just a little bit, at least. Just a little bit, but he got a good run out of there and he's already up the inside of DK10. We'll try and hang it around the outside, see if we can make that work. No, we do not make that work, so we'll chuck back in through the chicane. Get a good drive over the curb. Then we've got Waldy's turn to lap the Keenleys, and obviously it's not too far behind either in 6th. But yeah, it was unfortunate, but oh, the Keenleys getting a bit sideways there. Yeah, into the barrier. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Dazzler then leading the way from Duskiver, who has got the fastest lap. A 39.3 so far. And it's a 39.4 is Duskiver's fastest lap. So he can recharge and go again. He did set pole position around here on an early 39 as well. Excuse me, it was a late night. It was on the pop last night. I'm a bit jaded this morning. I have got a camera set up, so when we do the tables, I have my little face. You know, I'll put you off your dinners or like that. But yeah, I've got a little webcam set up. When I do the tables, I go hello when there is the news. Yeah, it'll be good. New teams joining on Sunday night. We've got Luton Town and Tottenham Hotspurs joining as well. I was talking to a new member, a new driver yesterday, pointed the way of Dennis, so thank you Dennis. Looking to get involved in some of the leagues as well, and also ACC. So yeah, obviously we're not on ACC, we do iRacing instead, but wants to get involved in our GT leagues. Offski's then up to 6th, Ricky J down to 7th, Crawler in 8th, the Keenleys 9th. Good all of points for the Keenleys over this season, got to be said, doing really well. I have seen the table, and she's not last, so that's good. That is not good at all. Number 1 Pops did run with us for a short while, but yep, Dazzler is in the pits now. That is unsavoury, but I believe I did the same thing. So Duskiver then takes the lead. Aldo into 2nd place, where he needs to be. He needs to just stay in the top 5, and he will come out of this hopefully leading the minis at the end of the season. Well, it is the end of the season for the minis, but on the table at least we shall see if he managed that. We shall bring up the tables later on. I'm going to do Monza comms and then I'll do the tables. Hopefully I'll get it right compared to last week. I just fucked it all up, but yeah, it is what it is. This stream is Peggy 18, sponsored by DK10 Sim Community and Gaming page. So if you're under 18 and you don't like effing and jeffing, I do apologise. The DK10 tracking Aldo pulling away just a 10 for 2, and that's rolled it with a bit of a penalty there, and you get it lost right into turn 1. Offskis 5th, Dazzler down to 6th after the pit, Ricky J 7th, the Keenleys 9th. But Duskiver again, as he did earlier on, ooh, little squeamish there, bit of tyre squeal there. He's got a gap to Aldo. We've got a bit of a gap to DK10. We've got 8 minutes left to go. I'm not sure if yeah, I didn't fuel myself right here, so I came in with about lap with about 8 minutes gone or something like that. So yeah, it was very early on the slower tyre as well. Running in 3rd place on the medium, so it's not too bad. Once these tyres got warmed up, it was pretty alright to be fair. It wasn't too bad at all. So yeah, wasn't too bad at all. But Waldet, good all the points for Waldet. Been fantastic this season. Offskis as well. It's a different Oscars we've seen in the past. He's mixing it up with everybody on the field. He's in a fight for a champion. He's in a fight to become Grand Master with Mr. C as well. Left last week. Mr. C's left this week due to disconnect. He was in the chat with us when he rejoined tonight. He wasn't best impressed, but you know, the lords of PSN network prevailed and decided to kick one of us off. It could have been any of us, but you know, it's just unfortunate. But got to be said. And we are officially, yesterday, DMK was officially a year old. Yesterday. It was our first birthday yesterday. We got like 142 followers on our page. And 133 members. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for that and making it possible. And we've also got 88 subscribers on our YouTube channel. You know, we're not prolifically masses with the 4K members and the 3K members or however big you want to be. You know, I'd like to be one day, you know, but hence why I do all my own commentary and try and push as many things out as I can. You know, rather than just racing, we do Call of Duty, which is still waiting to get off. Nobody's bitten on that yet. We've got all other games that we play as well, so none other than the motorbikes as well. The super bikes, bringing the super bikes in. We're going to bring the F1 in soon as well. iRacing is very good. It's very good. Next season 2 on the iRacing is going to be a mixed GT3 league. There'll be fixed settings, so there'll be no tuning or out like that. It'll be the fixed sprint settings. That is set up into 2 20-minute races. Season 3 we might twist it up just a little bit. Might make it an hour enduro or something like that. We shall see. But yeah, be sure to get involved. PM me, whatever you want to do. Go over to the Facebook page, hit that follow. Would appreciate that. Would like a little subscribe and a thumbs up on this page as well if you do not mind. But Aldo, second place where he wants to be. 5 minutes left to go. Baldy's up to third. Oscar's down up to fourth. DK10 is down to fifth. I did have a moment which fired me down the order. And I do believe I'm going to come into the pits very soon. Which didn't heed my cause. Yeah, there we go. Corner cut, half a second. It's not good. Different lines taken through here. Take a wide line, get off the track. Fire it through. And there it is. The depletion of sadness of fuel. And we run very wide. We've only 3.5 minutes left to go. Ricky J also in the pits as well. Another one that he ran long. What? He literally ran long. 26 minutes. Well, no, he come in before, didn't he? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There's old Crawler. Oh, running it out deep at the hairpin. Oh, bit of damage on the front end of the air as well. Yeah, DK10 is now in the pits and he's going to drop down the order like a trooper. Not good. Probably become a lap down as well again here. This guy was just coming around the hairpin. We only need a smidgen of fuel. We only need that 3 laps of fuel. So we've still got that slow down penalty. There's Ricky J in 7th. I'll call it 8th. Keeler's 9th. And the Skyver, it will be coming up to lap DK10. If we can stay in front, that'll be a bonus. Little Skyver putting on the show here this evening. Another birthday boy, another year younger than me, but 1 year closer. A team manufacturer's champion himself in the Mazdas. We're on the Tenzas in our Group 4 team manufacturers, which was a good crack, got to be said. Which seemed chalky to over now on that one, a driver's champion. So yes, should be good. Should be good indeed. So there's Aldo in second place, some way behind the Skyver, who's ahead of Ricky J in 7th place here. 42 laps so far. Wow. Dazzler is in the pits. He is not going to finish. 28 minutes to go. Where's DK10? He's on a set of racing softs and a splash and dash of fuel. Dagler's getting out of the way there. We're not going to get a... Oh, might go for a point on the fastest lap, but 2 temps off so far. We get 5th place at least from Dazzler, who had that splash and dash. So another couple of laps still to go, yeah. The field just fanning out just a little bit now. But this guy was certainly driving consistently around this circuit in his VGT minute, looking very good indeed. Hold it, Oskis. Good points for Oskis on this recovery drive. He was down the order earlier on. We're back up to 4th place. What's he going to pick up? 25, 20, 18, 16 points. Yeah, I do believe it is. You know, I get 25, 20, 18, 16, yeah. DK10 will only pick up 14 from this place. So he's in a fight with a midfield fight as well with Ricky J. They've been swapping places throughout the season as well. Ricky J is, I think he took 3rd place at one point in one of the tables. So yeah, love to see the drivers battling it out all the way through the field. Even on the tables, it's a midfield battle. There's a 39.4. It's a personal best of DK10 and a splash of fuel as well. Where's Duskiver? There's Duskiver. He's on his last lap now. That is it. This is the final lap. Aldo comes home in 2nd place. Waldy comes home in 3rd. That's on the podium. That rounds out your podium positions. Oskis then. A good result for Oskis on the night. 4th place. Let's get back up to Duskiver. We're following through. Ricky J comes home in 7th. Let's stay with Duskiver. We've only got a couple of corners left to go. So Crawler finishes in 8th place. Ricky J 7th. Good racing for the boys. And Duskiver will be the winner here this evening around Myabi in the minis. Good all the points. Good all the points indeed. I'm going to shut this stream down and I will refresh and reload for the Autodrome Nacional in Monza for the teams in the VGTs, the final round as well. Then this will be our VGT League complete. I'll be right back. Peace.